Yo, what's up, guys? Back with another video today. I want to go back on one of the videos I made, talking about how I make Sonic games, and in that video I talked about how I make games for Knuckles and Tails. So I just want to list my concepts for those games. So um, first of all, I'm gonna talk about how they play. Now, that's gonna be your first game. That's gonna be your first question when you're about to buy a new game or play a new game. So they would play. So for Knuckles, he would play like a collectathon. So Mario 64 or Donkey Kong, Bonanza, games like that, or like Banjo Kazooie. Then Tails, Tails will play like a Metroidvania. So how do you define a Metroidvania or Collectathon? So Collectathon is a video game subgenre where the primary objective, progression mechanic, and core gameplay revolve around gathering a large number of specific items scattered throughout the game world. Now, that sounds a little bit like Knuckles gameplay from Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. You know what I'm saying? Sounds pretty cool, okay? Then for Metroidvania. Alright, so Metroidvania is an action-adventure subgenre focused on non-linear exploration of a singular, large, interconnected map. Players start with limited abilities and must navigate the world, facing obstacles or bosses they cannot pass until they unlock specific tools or movement upgrades. Sounds a little bit like Tails. He makes tools and he can make movement upgrades. Sounds a little bit like him. So yeah, I guess I'll start with Knuckles. So what would the story be about? Or no, I'll say that's like the very end, like at the end of the video. So Knuckles, you play like Knuckles, of course. At the start of the game, I'll give him his dial mechanic too. Like he should like, even though it would like you could change the two swinger genres and it wouldn't change much, but yeah, I think Knuckles would be fun if he had that collect the sun gameplay, because he could play like Donkey Kong like Bonanza, right? So yeah, he would have his moveset from Sonic Adventure 2. And it would kind of be like Sonic Odyssey, Mario Odyssey, or Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like there'd be like a set amount of like Master Emeralds, or the extra stuff too. So yeah, but mostly you be mostly just jumping around and stuff, like just like finding different collectibles in like different worlds or like different zones. Um, I would probably make him like I would definitely make him like fast, or not fast, like a little bit slower than Sonic gameplay, but like make his like default speed the default speed for Sonic and Sonic generations without the boost. Then with gliding, it'll be like it'd be like Sonic from like boosted Sonic, or like a little bit slower than boosted Sonic and Sonic generations. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he have a way to like move faster, so he isn't just just a slow as like things play as. Um, but mostly he like you going through like I would like to have like a mechanic where okay I didn't even think this part through. Alright, I didn't really think this part through, but actually shit yeah. So he'll have like a little like he could upgrade his moveset. Now I know um that sounds like Metroidvania, I know, or Metroidvania, but the thing is, they wouldn't be like mandatory to like get most of the items in the game. Most items you just need his base just his base moveset. So in most of them would just be like make him like stronger and stuff. So like from Sonic Adventure 2, like kind of like Sonic Adventure 2. But yeah, most of them be like make him faster, make his glide faster. Give him like a little ring, like the shields, like the electric shields and fire shield, so it can go like in lava. That'd probably be like an upgrade. That doesn't. But yeah, he'd like have upgrades, like so, or like he got like a little magnet, like the electric shield, or if you so he can go underwater, he can have like a little bubble shield, or for magma, so you can go under magma, fire shield. Then he can like transform into Knuckles, like Super Knuckles, like once you get all Chaos Emeralds, or they can get, or I can like we can just give him a new transformation, like from like the Master Emerald, they could just bring back Super Emeralds too. That would be cool. But yeah, like I think I'm like mostly want him to like lean towards Donkey Kong Bonanza and Super Mario, or mostly because like that really like leans toward what I would like want Knuckles to play as. Because Knuckles is strong and like in Donkey Kong Bonanza, he based like Donkey Kong just like being stuff to get like the collectibles like the bananas and stuff. So that's kind of how Knuckles plays. Knuckles would probably like there would probably be like a few digging stages, but like not that many. Then like sometimes they're like just so you don't forget that this is not directly a Sonic game, but like it's a character from Sonic. There will be like some high speed like action gameplay moments. So like in like the middle of a like sometimes there'll be like boss fights where you're running around and shit, and then like um you can like raise Sonic characters. So raise Tails, Sonic, Shadow, Silver. Actually, no. You're not fighting Sonic because that's going to tie into the story. Fighting Amy, now Sonic, um, Eggman, Rouge, Blaze, Cat. Fighting Sonic characters. Give them something to do. Then you like fight them like that at the end because Knuckles is strong. So like yeah, of course you would fight someone. I have a little fighting there. I have like a little everything for Knuckles. So it's not just like one little thing. Then like the collectibles, um, you'll collect Master Emerald shards. Yes, I know we already did that in 2 games, but hear me out. Um, the Chaos Emeralds, 3 of them that tie into the story once again. Um, collect the Super Emeralds, bring them back into the story, and I'll probably be it honestly. Then like a little collectible too is like collect Shao too, and like there will also be like Child Garden in the game too, like in also in Tails game too. Like bring back the Child Garden and it wouldn't be like, but the child wouldn't be like that hard to raise. They wouldn't like take that long. Like you wouldn't need to like cheat, like have to cheat for it to like take not as much time. There would be like a little bit more. It'd be a little bit more quicker. So now the collectible, once you collect all the collectibles and stuff, you'll be able to play like as different characters, like in the game stuff. So you can play as Tails, Shadow, Amy, different characters you raced against. Now, this of course you have the 100% games like this isn't like a Sonic Robo Blast game where it's like, oh, everybody's here. No. Like once you beat the character in like the hardest difficulty, you can like play as that character in the game, like as their own play style. So Shadow would have like the boost style or the adventure style. Or actually no, I'll give the boost style to Blaze, and Shadow have like the adventure style, Tails Metromania style. Get into that later. Amy will actually play a little bit more like Mario. That might sound weird, but hear me out. Amy will like have more like a Mario moveset, like the double jump, like the the triple jump, like no, you know what I'm talking about. But like basically, it's Mario 64 moveset, or the Mario Odyssey moveset, like make her hammer more expensive. That would be cool. Um, but yeah, I'll go into that a little bit later. Like a different video about Amy. But yeah, make characters different from like each other, make them actually fun. Now, for a few of my I'm talk about some of the zones that I have in mind. So the first zone, of course, it'll be like an Angel Island zone. Of course, that makes sense. Why wouldn't there be like an Angel Island zone? So Angel Island would Angel Island would be like they would have like a few collectibles. But of course that's like the first like level, so nah, you probably wouldn't have that many collectibles. But yeah, then basically you will race against Tails to like get the emeralds and stuff, or like or like get the emerald shards. Well, actually no, you wouldn't fight against it. Actually no. Um, but yeah, you can have a little sparring match and stuff. But yeah, Tails would like there would be like a little tutorial. Be like a little tutorial. Or we can go like the Mario 64 route and like let the player learn themselves. Like make them learn how to play the game by themselves. But yeah. So after you're done learning how to play the game, you would like see Eggman. And he'd be trying to take the Master Emerald. So you like and like Eggman sees this, right? Like you can see you trying to take it, so he basically crushes it and takes like a little chunk. Yeah, he takes a little, like he takes like a few chunks, or like he. Okay, so Knuckle breaks the emerald, right? Eggman, Eggman doesn't panic because he has a plan to this. He has a plan where, like, basically, you know, he's going to take some of those emerald or like those chunks, right, and use their power to make a stronger weapons and stronger like robots, because he he's learned from his mistakes. He's learned something. He's learned that, hey, maybe I don't need all the emeralds. I can, or like, maybe I don't need all the chaos emeralds or like the whole entire master emerald. Maybe I can use the power from it, or like some of the like the crystals from it to like make my own weapons to make them stronger. So that's what Eggman does. And yeah, basically Eggman takes some chunks, but Knuckles finds like the other parts, like Knuckles grabs the other chunks from like different zones. So Angel Island zone, like a oil lotion zone or a Sandopolis zone, like, and like an ice cap type of zone, but they're not just gonna be pulled straight from Sonic or Sonic 3, but they're gonna be pulled. Some of them are gonna be pulled though, like maybe ice cap, but like not all of them. But yeah, there's gonna be like a there. Knuckles gonna travel to Green Hill Zone, Scrap Brain Zone, Labyrinth Zone. There's gonna be a few of them. Then once he's done grabbing all the shards, he'll have like or not all, but like midway through, Knuckles will have like a little fight with Silver, because like he thought that he's working for Eggman, right? Because he was also fighting, like he was like also grabbing the shards and stuff with Blade and stuff. So the three of them will fight a little bit, you know what I'm saying? 1v1s, not two, not 1v2s, but yeah, they would be fun. They would be like fighting and stuff, but then they would start working together, and yada yada yada. A few minutes later, they're done fighting. Then you know they part ways, and then Silver's off to fight Eggman, and change his future back. Next thing you know, boom boom boom. That's the start of the Silver game, right? Now, then like few last bits, like Knuckles will be like fighting Shadow, Rouge. At the start, Knuckles fights Amy. I'm still thinking a plot for that, but yeah, he's fighting Amy. But yeah, he fights Amy. Da da da. Boom boom boom. Um, then he finally makes his way to Eggman, but he's not fighting Eggman. No, because Eggman doesn't want to waste like his time, and like he doesn't want to get beat by Knuckles. So he uses like Metal Sonic, and he puts a lot of the emeralds inside of Metal Sonic. So like he's basically like Super Sonic on crack. So basically like Fleetway Sonic. He's not holding back. But then everybody like gets the Chaos Emeralds, like cause like mind you, this is like, okay, so all the games, right? They're gonna all like interconnect. So Silver, he's gonna have his little game. Um, Tails gonna have a little game. Child, they're all gonna kick interconnects. Knuckles is gonna grab two Chaos Emeralds. Silver's gonna grab two Chaos Emeralds. Shadow and Rouge are gonna get two Chaos Emeralds. Then Tails, he's gonna like he's gonna actually be useful. Tails gonna be like, what if I try and find, or what if I try to create a Chaos Emerald radar? I know, right? So I use the Chaos Emerald radar to like find two Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, I might be missing one, but like, yeah, I'll just give it to Rouge or or Blaze or something like that. But yeah, he finds Suki on some roads. Um, and then yeah, Silver, Shadow, Blaze, Tails, and Knuckles. They start boxing with Metal Sonic and metal versions of like the most powerful characters in like the well actually no Infinite too. Infinite Chaos like a copy version of Chaos that Eggman created. And this one isn't like it's not gonna lose control. This one's like fully obedient to him. So yeah, they're just fighting. They're fighting, but meanwhile, Eggman's sneaking away. This will lead to a different game. I'll talk about it later. I'll talk about it in a different video. But now we're on to now we're on to the sales portion of the video where I'll talk about like how he'll play and shit. So this is the end of the Knuckles video. Hope you enjoy my idea. I think it's cool. Oh yeah, also Knuckles and Tails will be also have like a lot of costumes that they can like have. So yeah, I'm gonna have like the Knuckles Adventure 2 outfits and stuff like the Mario 64 outfits. Then I'm gonna have. I'm talking about something later in a different video. All right, peace out. We're switching to the Tails part. All right, peace out. Okay, yeah, changing plans. I'm not doing the sales one today, but like, I'm so like it ends here. Did you see a new Sparking Zero thing? That was cool. Peace. Right now.